Welcome to the 2020 East Dallas Smackdown, hosted by Treelove Disc Golf and presented by Prodigy Discs. My name is John Rivera with Treelove, and in the booth we have John Willis from Tyler, Texas. Say what's up, John.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm John. Today we have a great round for you. Round 2 of the Treelove Smackdown at Audubon Park. Hot day and some hot competition. Let's get into it.
In our lead card, we have from Waxahachie, Texas, Mason Marchbanks sitting at a 10 down. In second place, from Austin, Texas, Adrian Zapata at 9 down. John Willis, traveling from Tyler, Texas, is an 8 down. Joey Duckett from Tyler, but now in Dallas, Texas, at 8 down. And Alex Ferreira, representing Slow and Steady, at 8 down as well. Let's see what hole 1 has in store for us. All right, here we at Audubon Disc Golf. We are at hole 1, par 3, 388 feet. Usually you're taking a right-handed backhand approach on this with the slight hyzer so you don't finish OB. John, what's the play on this one?
As you said, John, you're looking for a right-hand backhand hyzer. You're going to want to play inside the poles, in my opinion. You don't want to hit those. However, there is an OB marked today, a little bit long, so you're wanting to keep that under control. Make sure you don't push past the basket and end up OB.
Here we have Mason Marchbanks from Waxahachie, Texas in the lead. He throws it a bit outside. It will land a little short. That's what happens when you do play the outside. Sometimes it does stand up and doesn't go your way.
Yep, he's gonna have a long look. Adrian up to tee now.
I haven't seen Adrian Zapata play too much, but he is very smooth. He did hit the early tree. That's the only tree you have to miss.
Here I go with my champion ape. Gonna try to get it high.
As you see, John does have a unique style of play. He did get that a bit early. It's not OB though. Here we have Joey Duckett, probably the longest run up in PDJ history. The camera was a little late on that one, but we do have. Here's Alex Ferreira, throw on the outside. Let's see if it pitches back left.
I like this one. See if he has a distance.
It did have some hang time. He will be looking for a birdie. Adrian might just have to lay this one up. And he does. Mason Marchbanks also with the approach. Now if you do run it, you do have potential going OB. I think that's why a lot of people are laying up.
Absolutely, it's real scary. You see Alex runs it. It's running towards OB, but I think he's going to be alright.
This is for your birdie look.
This is for a birdie. I just left that one short.
That's fine. No one really picking up the bird on this one. Adrian Zapata for the 3. Oh no, he missed, and he does go OB. Here's Alex for his 3. I believe he was safe.
If I recall, Adrian ended up being safe as well.
Okay. There you go.
We'll see here in a second. I think he got saved by something in that tall grass on the edge.
Gotcha.
Everybody's going to tap in for their pars.
All right, hole 1. Nothing has changed. Everyone did par out.
Oh, we do have Adrian. Adrian did take a 4 on that. He didn't go OB, but he was 3-putting. That upshot was a little short, so he falls to 8 under, brings it a 4-way tie.
Gotcha. We're at hole 2, par 3, 383-foot shot. Down, pretty much straight down the middle. OB left and OB right in the sidewalk. Here you would usually want to play a fairway or a mid-range down the middle, let it float, and kind of sneak up to the bucket. What's your play here, Jay?
So I'm normally looking to take a rock and throw it right down the middle of the fairway. You have a right to left slope, so everything when it finishes is going to kind of funnel towards the left if you don't get it over too much, right towards the circle 1.
Nice. Teeing off first is still Mason. Looks like he's got some type of rock in his hand. It does glide, doesn't have the height on it to get there, but it does float and it does sneak up to the bucket.
Yeah, you can get some real good movement down there in the dirt. I pulled this off to the right a little bit, tracking towards OB. I believe I got through though, and it may be a good look.
Here's Duckett with his coyote. He throws it a bit high. Let's see if it falls.
Needs to keep turning.
Just safe of the OBs. You can see the flags there mark the OB.
Alex stepping up. I'm not sure what he's throwing.
Alex turns it over and it's fading. Not a bad shot. He will have a look. I think he thought that he would hit that first tree, but it still snuck through.
Yep, he should have a look for a birdie.
Adrian, pretty smooth. Looks like a putter or mid-range. Does it have enough to get left?
Little funnel.
It does. He's sitting pin high, probably about 40 feet.
Great shot.
Joey pitches up. You're looking to pitch up here too, right?
Yeah, I got real lucky. I was able to find some sort of hole and get on the edge of the woods there for an easy 3. I'll take that all day.
Taking your medicine and going on to the next hole. Here we got Mason Marchbanks looking for the birdie. And he does make it. Nice. Look at the confidence with the fist pump.
Alex lining up. He ended up in a really nice spot, actually. He wasn't too pleased with it, but I bet he is now.
Let's get that birdie and go on the next hole. Adrian Zapata looking for the birdie. And just is a little right side. These chain stars do, if you don't hit them in the center, they might spit out just a little bit. Joey Duckett for the easy 3.
Confident, aggressive putt.
Yeah, Joey putts voodoo, so he's trying to make some magic happen. Kind of like his shorts.
You like that?
I like that. I
think I'm gonna get a couple more pairs of those.
Here we go, and easy.
Get the 3.
Easy peasy 3.
After that drive, I'm happy. Adrian.
There we go, Adrian. That looked a little bit more smooth. 2 birdies on the hole. We do have Alex Ferreira with the birdie and Mason Marchbanks with the birdie, moving them up 1 stroke from the field. Everyone else sitting at 8 down after 2 holes played. Hole 3, a par 3 with 436-foot shot down the middle. You definitely want to avoid the trees or get some tree love. Jay, how do you play this hole? It is one of the hardest holes on the course.
So, as a right-hand backhand player, I'm looking to take the gap on the right side of the fairway. The drone went down the middle. So I'm looking to hyzer flip up my quasar, ride the right side, and finish off left. If I'm lucky, I'm getting right by the tree next to the basket. But anything inside of circle 1, circle 2 is a great shot on this hole, and you're looking at a birdie.
Definitely, if you do get the birdie, you are taking a stroke on the whole field, as this hole does play a little bit above par.
I was actually fortunate to find myself getting the birdie first round, but sometimes you can do it, sometimes you don't.
Mason on the right hand side does unleash some type of driver. Let's see if we get the whole shot. He does go right side.
Missed those trees. I believe he got down there quite a ways.
Gotcha, he might be putting.
Alex gonna go to the bird on hole 2. Flexes something over. If it gets back in time, it'll be looking nice.
Looks like he didn't hit any trees. He's looking nice, and there he goes,
Great
rolling
shot.
in the shot. Nice. Rolling in the fairway.
It was hot that day. Had to keep my hands dusted. They kept pretty sweaty.
You can see Josh on camera too on the right hand side. Nice hyzer flip. It didn't stand up quite as much as you wanted.
Not quite.
But it is there for a look. It is low hanging next. There's Joey Duckett with the 20-foot snap. And he put it up a little high on the hyzer. He will be looking for a pitch up for his par.
Adrian lining it up. Got the hat turned backwards.
Yeah, he needs to do something here to kind of get past the bogey on hole 1.
Little high.
Little high. He will be looking to either run it or kind of pitch up to get his par. Joey throws his, looks like a Firebird or a Gator, some overstable mid-range type driver.
Right there next to the bucket.
He should be easy 3. Adrian is looking to pitch up. There is some low-hanging trees right next to the bucket, making you have to throw your hyzer a little right of it and coming back in left.
Doesn't look like he has any kind of issues with that, though.
Perfect. He will be in the high grass, but he will be putting for 3. Jay, are you looking to run this putt, or what are your thoughts?
Honestly, I am trying to give it a little bit of a run, a little bit of left to right action and hyzer. However, I get too high, hit the tree, and I'm looking at a 30-foot putt.
Alex and his drive, it does look really good. He did get past a lot of trees, nestling right about 60 feet from the bucket. He goes up over, just over the number plate. Good run, Alex. This is the safe par, John. What are you putting with here?
I'm putting with the Discmania P1X, D-line currently. I've been putting with them for about 6 years, real reliable. I'm just a little off on that one.
Little air ball, but that's okay. Mason for the 2. He's looking to get his lead up to 12 down. He's really trying to dial in his putt here, really focus.
He wants this one.
Definitely. He's made it in his head about 8 times already. Let's see if he makes it. Nice birdie. Wow. Really hot start for Mason Marchbanks right now. Looking really solid.
I even left that one a little long, looking for a 23-foot comebacker.
At this point, that's a must right there for your final round here at the 2020 East Dallas Smackdown. Joey for his 3, he is going straddle. As you tell, it is really hot and you have to get those hands dried. Sweat is inevitable here in this round though.
Nothing like a Treelove towel to get the hands dry though.
Exactly. Shout out to Sumac for the towels. Oh, that almost comes out. As you can see, the mower probably got it probably a couple months ago. It is leaning a little right. No problem for Adrian Zapata though.
Cleans up his par pretty easy. Looks like Alex is going to do the same.
If you're going to take your 3, you're going to want to be putting from there. Easy 3. That last hole was pretty cool to watch Mason get down there and hit the putt. Nice fist pump. He's going to hole 4 with some confidence. Hole 4 is our easiest hole plays in the round. Let's check it out. Hole 4 is probably one of the easiest holes out on the course. It is a par 3 at 172 feet. There are some trees and high weeds surrounding the basket. OB right behind the bucket. This hole is playing one of the easiest ones at the average of 2.47, so slightly under par. Mason up, throwing his Azteca KC Pro AVR. Very nice. He hugs the right side, probably hyzering down next to the bucket.
Finds the gap.
Ooh, just over it, but in putting range.
Great shot.
As you can see, Alex has this hyzer look, but when he comes through his chest, he will put it on a slight Annie or turn. Yes.
Oh,
he gets through.
Gets sneaky on the right side. That's great. He's going to be happy with that.
Let's see if Joey can make some beauty happen. He does go left, hits the first tree. That's the trees that you do want to miss for this easy bird.
There's just a couple of them, but they're crucial right in the fairway.
Adrian throwing an AVR down the middle with a little turn. Nice shot, Adrian.
Easy work.
He's there for the putt. Let's see here. Jay Willis, you're throwing the P2 or P1X?
That's going to be a P1X. I'm going to look to hyzer flip it a little bit. Do just that.
Nice. That one plays pretty nice hyzer flip. You can trust the angle and the spin to turn it. Easy birdie there for you. Let's see if Joey can convert his birdie. I think everyone is surrounded the basket. Joey runs it just a little short. That'll be an easy par.
Mason lined up the bird. He did not find the OB. He converts.
Nice birdie. As you can see, the OB does play where the high weeds start, and there's a cliff right over that side. We mark it for players' safety concerns, and it just makes the hole a little tougher. Everyone's cleaning up for their birdies, and we're headed to hole 5. Joey looking to clean up his par. He does convert. Wow, 4 birdies on that last hole. Here we have Adrian with a nice, looks like classic AVR that he's throwing. I'm glad everyone got most of the birdies there. Looking forward to hole 5 over the creek. Here we're at hole 5, par 3, right at 230 feet. Does play a little farther just because of the creek. You do want to throw up and over to the left, either under or on top of the tree and trickle down. What's the play here, John?
Yeah, I just said you're gonna want, if you're right-hand backhand player, take something stable and throw over that ravine, and either come right under those trees and skip into the tree base, or over the top and crash down.
He throws probably trusty Lester Firebird. It does this. It almost hits it, but it does go back just a little bit.
You should have a circle edge putt though for his 2.
Alex doing the same thing. Taking the hyzer play. Ooh, nice shot. They're both sitting pretty much at 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah, I think you're going to see all these players take just about the same route. You know, you see something extremely stable, crashing in a little earlier that tree and getting the skip play up.
Adrian following suit.
He gets his a little long, but he still have a good putt at it.
Nice. What are you throwing here?
That's my AVR X3. I actually just put those in the bag a couple months ago. Really trusty, dependable, stable. Between a mid-range and a putter.
Nice. Well executed.
Thank you. Joey Duckett. Probably a Firebird if I had to guess. Gonna try to come in there. He gets a little early.
He goes right at it and it skips past. That green has been weathered from years, so you will see the skip. Nice putt from Adrian. Mason for his birdie here.
Taking his time, wanting to maintain that 3-stroke lead.
Nice. Marchbanks drops to 14 down with that birdie.
Just a little high for Alex.
Just a little high, and it does fall left. Joey Duckett for the birdie as well. He hits cage and doesn't convert. Now cleanup birdies here for you, John. Very nice drive with the AX3.
Thank you. About 15, maybe 18 feet out there. Want to make sure to take my time and get everything I can.
Nice. Joey and Alex will put out for their par. It has been a pretty good round so far for Mason. Marchbanks sitting at 14, Alex at 10, Adrian at 10. You're sitting at 9, and Joey right at 8 down after 5 holes played. Let's go to hole 6. John, take us down through hole 6, a par 4, sitting at 518 feet.
Yeah, we've got hole 6, as you said, 518. It's going to be a dog leg right. You're going to have an OB path on your left. Not much as far as OB, except if you get to that river past the basket. Your first shot, a lot of people are going to look to play something stable like mid-range or a fairway onto the left side of this creek as you see, and then take the approach over the creek. Other people are going to try to flex their big drivers down into this hole on the right and have a long putt for a birdie possibly.
Mason Marchbanks out with the 14 down. He's going to be throwing his driver, turning it over. Did it get under the tree? It does get under the tree. There, he's probably about 150 feet, 180 feet to the bucket.
Yeah, I think he'll like that.
Adrian going for the, looks like a mid-range or putter down the middle.
He's taking that shorter drive to this side of the creek. I'm gonna try to go big shot and get it to turn all the way to the right.
What'd you throw there? It looks like it didn't quite keep the glide. It is hyzering back out.
That was a star rate. Yeah, I threw it a little high. I didn't get it over enough. However, I was lucky to crash that tree on the other side and have a decent look.
Looks like Alex is throwing something understable, looking for the glide right. It does come back left. He'll be looking for about a 200, 220 foot approach. Joey with the smash, trying to get that right side.
It's flexing. It could do it.
If anybody can, Joey can. He does throw a mile with a 2-finger snap. Adrian Zapata with the approach shot. It is a little low. Does it get the skip? He will be looking for a tough putt for par. Alex plays the left-hand side play. Now he's going right side to the bucket.
Something low and stable, skip up. That would be a nice tap-in birdie.
Nice shot, Alex. Mason for the approach for his birdie. Nice approach. Looks like he'll be putting. You made it down to that tree. That's a good spot, but it looks like you're angled to look. You're going right side of the tree, playing the hyzer approach.
Yeah, that's that ABRX3 again. I had to take the hyzer on the right side.
Joey taking the right side approach, very low and fast. Adrian here to save, to get his birdie on this hole. It is a par 4. This is his third shot.
It was a little short, like you said, but he has a good look. See what he can do.
He runs it just a bit left. He will be selling for a par if he makes this putt. Joey with the birdie. Nice 3.
Adrian's gonna come save his par. Looks like about 15-footer.
Looks like everyone else has surrounded the bucket for the birdie. Is this one of those must birdies that you have to get on this hole?
Now, in my mind, this one kind of feels like a tweener. You know, if you take a 4, it's really feeling like more of a bogey than a birdie or a par. However, the 3 doesn't feel like you're gaining too much on the card. So yeah, I feel like you kind of must get it, especially if you're on the lead card second round.
Looks like Mason has extended his lead to 4 strokes from Alex and 5 strokes from John and Adrian, and Joey sitting at 9 down after 6 holes played. We're at hole 7, par 3, 380-foot shot, pretty much straight down the middle. You do have OB on the right-hand side if you hit one of those trees and fall into the creek. Not much OB playing to the left. As you can see, the sidewalk is about 100 feet from the bucket. You do want to play this shot pretty much straight with glide and a little bit of fade right at the end to nestle 2 right at the bucket. You definitely want to get the birdie on this one. Mason, after 5 straight birdies, is looking to convert here again. He throws a little high, hits the first tree, falls, he will be selling for par, probably just pitching up from there. John, what are you throwing here?
That's going to be a glow rock. Just like you said, I want to throw something, get it flipped up just a little flat and have that fade at the end.
You throw with a little slight hyzer, it does pop up straight. You're looking for some ground play and you get it. Nice shot. That should be an easy birdie for you. Alex throwing a really nice dive disc. He's throwing that. As you can see, he sets up hyzer, throws it up on the ante. He's looking for not so much fade. He hits the early tree, but he does have a putt from there. Joey again with his coyote. He's looking to pick up a stroke here. His coyote does flip up straight, and he does overthrow it, probably about 35 to 40 past the bucket.
Yeah, he gets that a little deep, but he'll have a putt. Adrian lining up. This is going to be the same rocker Adrian's been throwing.
Super smooth form. Let's see if he gets some nice ground play. He does. He will be looking for an inside the circle one putt. Mason, with his approach shot, is throwing his KC Azteca Pro AVR. He's just looking to play right side, left side bucket.
Leaves a little short left, but I think it'll be fine.
Sometimes being on the camera can cause some jitters, having you to not throw the disc as much power as you want. Alex with a nice birdie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 steps right at the 30-foot mark. Adrian looking for his birdie as well. Super smooth. He gets it. He will move to 11 down at this point. I believe we're at Joey. Joey, you can see, did throw it past, which is pretty easy to do if you have a lot of power.
Joey sure does have a lot of power. You can see in his putt. Oh.
That voodoo just rose there up the end, hitting the number plate. Glad I hit the number plate. It probably would have gone another 20 feet past the bucket. Mason is setting up to save his par save. He did leave his approach just a little
left, I'd say.
A little left.
It wasn't as short as I thought. Should have about a 20-footer. But after hitting that tree and his approach not being as close, he wants to take his time. He hits it as well, though.
Nice hit, nice save. Forgive and forget. Get on to the next hole and get your birdies on.
Absolutely. A par here and there is no big deal.
Now it's you probably threw it just a little past it, but that's pretty much prime spot to be putting for your birdie.
Yeah, I'm not upset with this at all. I'd rather leave it 15 long and 15 short.
Yeah, we're getting into hole 7, 8, and 9. Pretty much birdie alley. You definitely want to be putting for your birdie on these 3 holes. Looks like Mason goes up to 15 down. Alex at 12. John and Adrian tied at 11, and Joey right at 9. Here we are at hole 8 coming up.
All right, got hole 8 here, par 3, 399 feet. This is one of the hardest of the 3, 7, 8, and 9 that you really want to get in this birdie alley here. You're going to want to throw straight down the fairway, maybe a little right side, and have that fade left if you're a right-hand, backhand player. You're going to want to watch out because there is OB about 40 feet or so behind the basket. You get past those tall reeds, you fall into the creek, that's going to be no good.
You definitely want to be putting for your birdie. I have seen some people throw the sidearm to the left-hand side and come back outside to the right for the bird. Let's see what the pros have for this hole. Jay, you're first on the box. You're looking to throw what seems to be your eagle on a hyzer flip down the right side.
Absolutely. I'm looking to get it up just a flat and have it come back. It does that for me. I was really happy with this shot.
Yeah, good looking shot there. You've set the bar. Let's see if everyone can follow suit. Alex looking to throw the exact same line you threw. Alex throws it. It turns a little right. Does it have enough gas to make it? It does fall short, but he has a 40 to 50 look at the bucket. If you want to miss, you do want to miss short, not long or right.
Adrian lining up. Let's see. Looks like he's going to throw the backhand as well. Going to follow the same line. He gets a little bit of an early release. It's a good flight.
He wants it to flip. It's not flipping, but he does get through the gap, and he is looking for a putt. Not a bad miss. And it looks like Mason is throwing an eagle. He's looking to follow suit too. He throws it just a little low. Does it have enough on it?
Nope, he got stopped about halfway down the fairway, I believe. He should have a good look at an up shot.
Gotcha. Now here's Joey's Duckett classic run up. Boom, this guy smashes. Let's see where it goes. It is turning right. Looks like it hit a tree.
Caught that tree just before the basket.
Now Mason's just looking to pitch up a little anti-flex.
Beautiful.
It's there. He wants it a little closer for sure. Now Joey, at this point, he's 9 down. I'm pretty sure you're running for everything at this point. He is looking to make it just a little left. Should be an easy 3. What you don't want is to go for the birdie and then miss long and have a huge comeback for the 3.
Oh, Adrian just off the cage. He's going to wish he had that one back.
He gave it a good bid. Alex probably about 50 to 60 feet from the bucket. Just missed it right. It was looking good. Looks like really he gave it a good shot. Nice cleanup for the 3 there. That'll keep Ferreira at 12 down. Mason looking to clean up his par. At this point, Willis, you're at 11 down. You look like you are CTP. If you get this birdie, it looks like it might ignite something to get you going on to the next round.
Yeah, I was really wanting to get this birdie, and after seeing a couple of competitors not get the last 2 holes, it really fired me up and made me think that I could actually go down and do a little bit better.
Nice. How many birdies is this for you in a row?
I believe this was number 5. I got everyone since hole 4 after that bogey on 3.
Now it does move you up in tie second place with Alex Ferreira. Mason still in the lead at 15 down. Adrian drops to 11 down, and Joey right at 9. We are at hole 9. It is par 3, 359 feet straight. There are 3 gaps to hit if you want to approach the birdie. You can throw right side hyzer, straight down the middle, or a sidearm pushing the left side of the fairway into the basket. What are you throwing here, John?
This one I'm going to be throwing my Sirius Quasar. I'm going to be taking that 3rd gap, that sidearm on the left side. I'm going to play to about that dust spot on the left around these group of trees and try to get that flare skip. I actually got it in practice a couple days before, so I was feeling pretty confident on this hole.
OB plays right behind the bucket, probably about 50 to 60 feet at that sidewalk. Let's see what happens. You are lining up that sidearm play, and you throw it into the ground. What happened there?
Got my wrist turned over a little bit, just kind of threw it straight into the ground as you saw. Leaving myself a little bit of a longer up shot.
Does it look like Alex is trying to go for the hyzer route or down the middle?
With the disc in his hand, I think he's trying to go down the middle. I believe we saw him throw that on hole 7. He's going to look for a little bit more turn on it this time.
He hits it up a little high. Does make it through though. Probably to that group of trees. He's about 60 to 70 feet with low cabbage hanging down from the trees. Adrian looking to go right at it. He's pretty much throwing that rock for the last couple of holes. He does get a tree kick early. Now Mason taking the sidearm approach as well. It's very popular. If you do have a good sidearm, that is the play. Wide open to the left, and then you just let this do the work. He also throws it a little low. Does he get ground play? Just a little short. It looks like everyone's kind of turning their wrist over just a little bit.
Joey Duckett down the right side gap.
He's going hyzer. He's got enough power to really power one down there. Looks like he is a little short though. If you do get it a little low, the grass will catch it. Sidearm approach. Very good shot. Right at that tree. Now Mason looking for his pitch up.
Just a little left. He's going to be about where I am looking for his par putt.
And Alex at 12 down. Are you laying up or running it at this point?
I'm absolutely running it.
Alex looks like he is running it too. Good bid, just a little left. Adrian Zapata is looking for the birdie as well.
Oh,
Ooh, almost got the Treelove in the bucket. Joey for his birdie. And he hits that low. That's a tough putt from there. There is a lot of low ceiling approach there. It looks like Joey finished off frame. Nice putt. Alex looking for his 3.
Oh
no.
It doesn't stay.
It hits left side, falls out.
That's an unfortunate break for Alex.
Mason looking to clean up his 3.
That one looked like it wanted to come back out as well. A little too much force on it.
Well, as everyone is cleaning up their 3s, this does it for our front 9 at the East Dallas Smackdown. What do you think of your round so far, John?
Well, at first I was a little disappointed. I took the bogey on hole 3, dropped me a few more strokes behind than I would like. However, I picked up a few more birdies towards the end of the front 9 there. I'm feeling confident going into the back 9. I'm rolling, and we're looking at some good golf.
That does it for our front 9 at the 2020 Treelove Smackdown. Mason Marchbanks in the lead by 3. John Willis close behind him after a nice birdie run at 12 down. Alex and Adrian at 11 and Joey at 9 down. Thank you for watching the front 9, and make sure to tune in for some more disc golf action on the back 9 of the 2020 East Dallas Smackdown presented by Prodigy Discs. Make sure to also subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram at TreeloveDG. You can also shop 24/7 online at our site at treelovedg.com. Thank you. Cheers.